Good afternoon, boys and girls. I once again welcome you in this wonderful class of English language. Today, let us try to understand how to summarize the things. Dear friends, as you know, you have already understood how to prepare the notes. While preparing the notes, we are concerned with the heading and then subheading, and then it is constituents, or you can say the points. The idea while making notes is to jot down the important points in the form of phrases. Here, what we do is to jot down the important points in the form of sentences. Summarizing is basically the selection and paraphrasing of all the important information of the original source. The process of summarizing would involve the following steps. Now, dear learners, you know, we are concerned here with the underlining important ideas. First, we are simply concerned with the important ideas. We trace them within the passage or from the source, and then writing them down, abridging the verbs. I will make you just now clarify what I mean by abridging the verbs. And then, whatever is not necessary that is to be eliminated, we avoid examples, explanations, repetitions. The idea is to enforce a passage which is precise, accurate, up to the mark, and where all important ideas are incorporated. However, we are changing verbs into nouns. We expand the points into full sentences and link them with suitable connectors. We need to be precise in our expression. That is basically the important thing while preparing the summary. I will simply make you two examples where you can understand what is meant by abridging the verbs. Here you have two examples. Children who show intelligence far beyond their age often turn out to be mediocre in adult life. And see the another sentence, precocious children often turn out to be mediocre in adult life. Both the sentences have the same meaning, they are giving us the same idea, but there is a difference. If you see the first sentence, you will see the portion which is highlighted, which is written in blue. Children who show intelligence far behind their age often turn out to be mediocre in adult life. Who show intelligence far behind their age. Now, the same thing is displayed by the word what is called precocious. Precocious children often turn out to be mediocre in adult life. Now, the entire phrase, who show intelligence far behind the age, beyond their age, is simply displayed by just a single word, that is precocious. See another example where you can understand it more correctly. Her genius was marked by excellences in the various art, language, and sacrifices. And the another sentence which is made accurate and short is she was a versatile genius. Now both the sentences have the same meaning, but the first sentence is a little longer, and in the second sentence the system is reduced by just a single word, that is versatile. When you're writing versatile genius, what does it mean? It simply means a person was marked by excellences in various arts, languages, and sacrifices. That is what is meant by versatile. Now, this is what we are doing while abranging the verbs. We are abranging the verbs into the noun, and we are reducing the longer sentences into the shorter sentences by sometimes putting just a word that is feasible and that suits the situation, and that makes the sense. Now here, we will see the passage. A passage is there, a source is there, and we will try to we will try to summarize that particular passage. Now see here, let me read it for you. Soya beans belong to the legume family. The beans are the seeds of the leguminous soybean plant. They can be grown on a variety of soils in a wide range of climates. Soybeans are versatile as they can be used as whole beans, soy sprouts, processed as a variety of food items such as soy milk, tofu, temp- texture vegetable proteins, miso, soy sauce, soy oil, and margarine and soy dairy alternatives. They're also used for making candles and biodiesel. Soy is an excellent source of high quality protein, is low in saturated fats, and is cholesterol free. It is also rich in vitamins, especially in vitamin B complex, minerals such as magnesium, calcium, iron, potassium, and copper, and also fibers. In recent times, it has been highly recommended because of its ability to lower the levels of low density lipoprotein, what is called bad cholesterol. The Food and the Drug Administration has confirmed that foods contain soy protein are likely to reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. See the another paragraph. An easy way to take soy is the soy milk, now available with the added flavor. Soy milk does not contain lactose, milk sugar, and can be drunk by those who are allergic to the normal milk. To get soy milk, soybean are soaked in water, ground, and then strained. If you don't mind the trouble, you can also make it at home. Now, this is the source, this is the entire passage. Let us try to understand the important points out of it. The important points which a student can underline them, he can jot them down, he can highlight all those important areas, is like this. Now these are the important points out of these passages. Soybeans or seeds of soybean plant of legume family. They grow in variety of soils and climates. They can be used in various forms, beans, sprouts, and a variety of food items. They're also used to make candles and biodiesel. They are the source of high quality protein, vitamins, minerals, and fibers. They are low in fat content and cholesterol. They reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. Soy milk, lactose free, is available as flavored milk and can be drunk by those allergic to ordinary milk, and can also be made at home by soaking the beans, grinding them, and straining the water. Now, these are the important points out of this passage, and after marking them or just underlining them or highlighting, through the passage, or can be, through separate ways, you can easily make a summary. But one thing you have to remember, the best passage is always that one which is reduced to one third of its length. We will try to reduce the passage to one third of its length, but the idea here is simply to be precise, to be accurate, and to be up to the mark. All important ideas must be incorporated. That is the total thing which you have to remember while preparing a summary. Now, here you can understand out of all that passage while jotting down the important points, then we have reduced this particular passage into very small two paragraphs. Now, here you can understand soybean, a legume growing in a variety of soil and climatic conditions, yield beans, sprouts, and a variety of food items, and is used in making candles and biodiesel. Another paragraph, rich in protein, vitamins, minerals, fibers. It is low in cholesterol and fat. It lowers what is called LDL, simply means low density lipoprotein. It lowers low density lipoprotein levels and reduce the risk of coronary heart disease. Soy milk, lactose free, is available, flavored, and taken by people allergic to milk. It can also be made at home. Now, boys and girls, while preparing this particular summary, you have to take certain things in your mind. One, you are making certain pauses in order to make the passage very brief. You will find number of pauses are there. What is the idea? The idea behind these pauses is to make it very brief and very short and precise and accurate. Another thing which you have to remember, that you have to reduce the passage to it is one third of its length, or it can be little bit above or maybe little bit below. It hardly matters. The idea is that all important points must be incorporated in the passage. That is all about the summary of this. We will discuss it further in forthcoming lectures. I wish you all the best. Goodbye.